Sydney Sweeney just launched a lingerie brand on Shopify. And the entire first collection sold out in hours, not days, hours. Now, I've audited hundreds of Shopify stores for clothing brands. I've seen what converts and what doesn't. And when I dug into the website behind Siren, I found a 3-part strategy that most clothing brands on Shopify are completely ignoring. And that's exactly what I'm gonna break down in this video. Quick intro, if you're new here, my name is Christian. I'm the co-founder of Branding. We're a digital marketing agency here in Allen, Texas. We specialize in one thing, and that's helping clothing brands grow and scale on Shopify. We work with brands doing their first 10K month all the way to brands doing 7 figures. My partner Aaron and I have been doing this for years, and we build our entire business around understanding what actually moves the needle for clothing brands online. So when a brand like Siren launches and sells out like instantly, I don't go like, oh, that's just, celebrity magic. I actually pull the site apart and figure out what's exactly happening on the Shopify side of things. And that's what we did. And I would say most celebrity brands, basically they'll phone in their website, they slap their name on a generic Shopify theme, they throw up some product photos and let the fame essentially do the selling. But Siren didn't do that. The strange thing is it looks effortless, clean, minimal, beautiful, but when you actually study what's under the hood, this strategy is incredibly intentional. As you're about to see, they're using a 3-part strategy that covers how they organize the store, how they sell on the product page, and how they retain customers after the first visit. So let's get into part 1. So part 1 of Siren's strategy, they organize their entire store around identity, not the product type. And they use that structure to turn one launch into 4. If we look at their navigation and we look at collections, they don't lead with bras and panties. Their primary collections are 4 personas: the seductress, the romantic, playful, and comfy. Each one has its own visual identity, its own campaign photography, its own mood. So you can see it right here within the navigation, and you can actually see it right here within their hero banner. Each one of them listed here with their own individual information. Now, why does this matter for you? Most clothing brands on Shopify organize products by category. T-shirts here, hoodies there. That's catalog thinking. Siren is organizing by who the customer wants to be when she's wearing it. And when a customer lands on a collection that feels like it was made specifically for her, she stays longer, she browses more, and she actually buys more. And here's the genius second layer. They didn't launch all 4 collections at once. They actually dropped them at a time for a period of about 6 weeks. The seductress first, then romantic, then playful, then comfy. So instead of one big launch spike and then just crickets, they actually got 4 launches, 4 email blasts, 4 press opportunities, 4 reasons for people to come back to the site. Each drop gave them a fresh homepage content, new collection pages that drive more traffic to, and then again, another reason to re-engage the SMS and email list. It was truly a content machine. So the takeaway for your brand is really, you don't need 4 different personas, right? But you do need to think about organizing around how your customers actually shop, not just what you sell. And if you're a streetwear brand, maybe it's the daily rotation, statement pieces, after hours, right? If you're planning a seasonal launch, break it into 2, 3 staggered drops instead of dumping everything all at once. This is the same principle that we use when we build out Shopify stores for our clients here at Branding. You want to organize by story, not by SKU, but there's a lot more going on with Siren's site, which will take us to part 2. By the way, if you're sitting here thinking, I don't even know who my ideal customer is yet, we actually have something for that. It's called the Avatar Clarity Blueprint. $7, takes about 30 minutes, and it walks you through nailing down exactly who your customer is so you can actually build collections and messaging that actually connect with your customer base. I'll actually drop the link in the description. You can go to our website, bigbranding.co, click on shop, and go grab it. Part 2 is where Siren really separates itself, and this is the longest section because there's so much to unpack here, and we're going deep on their product pages because this is where actually conversions happen or they die. You pull up any bra on their website and look at what they're doing here. First thing you see just below the add to bag button, not add to cart, add to bag button, they have this reveal range slider. It's actually a visual spectrum that shows exactly how much coverage this product gives, from fully dressed all the way up to next to nothing. This is a visual decision-making tool, and I think is brilliant. And really, when I think about what this solves, right? This solves the number one question a customer has when buying lingerie online, is how much is this actually going to show? And instead of making her read a paragraph to figure it out, they give her a visual scale that anyone can process in 2 seconds or less. Now, here's how we can apply this to your brand. If you sell swimwear, you can build a coverage spectrum, outerwear, a warmth scale. If you do activewear, an intensity level, right? Anytime your customer has to guess about a product attribute, you're creating friction. Replace guesswork with a visual tool and watch your conversion rate climb. Now, we scroll down a little bit further here on the product page, and they have an entire inline education section with images showing every lining type. Now, we click here on the size guide, and they have an entire education section with illustrations showing every lining type: online, lightly lined, lift, push-up, and add a size. Each one has a visual, and it has a one-line description just underneath. And the product that you're looking at has it has a color mark showing you this is the one, and showing you like this one is this one. It's like a very clear text that says this one, so you know exactly where it actually falls. Then they do the same thing for the silhouette, full coverage demi, balconette, strapless, plunge. To be honest, I'm learning so much about this stuff that I have no idea. These are like new keywords for me, but it's amazing. And below that, they have a full size chart built right into the product page. It's right here. They can see that the customer doesn't have to go to another page that explains all this stuff. It just lives right here where the customer is about to make that decision whether to add to bag or not. So like every single element on this product page is designed to answer a question before the customer has to actually ask it. And that's the principle. Answer the question before it becomes an objection. So for your clothing brand, think about what your customers need to understand to buy with confidence. A denim brand could show a fit spectrum from skinny to wide leg. An activewear brand could show compression levels. Build the education into the product page so the customer never has to leave. Next, if you scroll down just a little bit, they have a 3-part storytelling carousel. The panels say, try me on, get to know me, and touch me. Each one tells just like a little mini story about the product's construction, the fabric, satin lined cups for shaping, monogram gold hardware, hidden heart details in the lace. They're not just listing, 85% nylon, 15% spandex. They're making you feel the product through their copy. Every panel here reinforces that this is a premium, thoughtfully designed piece. Even like if your product pages have a boring spec list and nothing else, you're leaving money on the table. And I tell this to so many clothing brand owners where they may even have just a very simple details list and they have all the information in the description and they don't do anything else with it. You have to present information in multiple ways and saying it in different ways right here within the product page. This is something else, another little detail that I love. It's like every product image has a specific call out about the actual model and what they're wearing. So as you can see right here, it says Mia is 5'8", wears a 32D and extra small. And they're showing multiple body types with the exact measurements for each body type. So they're not just showcasing one person, they're showcasing multiple people with different sizes. So you can kind of see the different body types with exact measurements. And again, this crushes the #1 objection in online clothing shopping. Will this look good on me? If you're only showing one model in one size and hoping people figure it out, you need to start changing that today. Tomorrow's fine. Not today. Last thing inside this deep dive is I want you to look at a couple things here. Look at the product names. The Seduction Lightly Lined Plunged Bra, okay? Let me show you a couple other ones. Let's go to bralettes here. The Flirt Triangle Bralette, Tit for Tat Triangle Bralette, Deep Dive Low Scoop Bralette. Every name I would say has personality, right? It's playful, it's memorable, it's shareable. You compare that to most stores where the product name is black v-neck tee, regular fit. That's a search term, right? That's not a brand moment. And I think it goes even beyond their product names here, like their wish list. If we go to their wish list, it's actually called the lust list. It's not the wish list, it's the lust list. Their empty cart message says, let me open it here. It says no commitments yet, with a link that says time to shop, right? Their cross-selling section is titled Go All the Way. The related products here at the bottom of the product page say, oh, you like that? Question mark. Like every single micro interaction on this website reinforces the brand. Most Shopify stores have default copy everywhere. And Siren treated every piece of text as a branding opportunity, and that makes their product pages feel like $50 million brand instead of a Shopify template, right? The entire product page experience is layered with these tactics, but there's one more vital piece to Siren strategy that actually ties everything together. Now, before we get to that final part, let me ask you something. If you're watching this video and maybe you're thinking, I know my product pages need some work, but I don't know exactly where to start. That's literally what we do. We're offering a no-cost 45-minute strategy call where we look at your Shopify store. We identify exactly what's holding your conversion rate back, and we give you an action plan. There is a link in the description down below so you can schedule. And also, if you want to start fixing things on your own right now, we have a bunch of really good resources and I would say bestsellers on our website. You can go to bitbranding.co. We got like a profitable offer calculator. So if you want to nail your pricing in bundles, you can also check out, there's a free 4-play swipe vault. It's a collection of high converting ads. They're creatives from real clothing brands that you can actually reference on your own when you're building your own ad campaigns. Again, link in the description below. All right, so part 3, and I think this is the simplest strategy, but might be the most important one. Siren never relies on a single channel, right? They capture their audience everywhere and they own their relationship. So if you look at the bottom of any page on siren.com, there are collecting email and phone numbers in here. They have a dedicated SMS keyword, which is Siren, to that phone number right there. So they have a very early access sign up page that gives people a reason to hand over their contact info before a drop even happens. They also have a creators page or for influencer partnerships called the Siren Saloon, which is coming soon, which teases some kind of in-person activation at the Stagecoach Country Music Festival. That's pretty cool. So on product pages, if something is out of stock, they also capture your phone number for a wait list with SMS notifications, which again, genius. This is a brand that I think it's building owned audiences from day one, not renting attention from like Instagram, right? Or the fame. Like they're not solely relying on paid ads. They're actually capturing data at every single touch point. So they can actually drive repeat traffic and repeat purchases without paying it for it twice. Most Shopify clothing brands we audit have one email pop up and that's it. There's no SMS, no early access funnel, no creator program. Siren isn't most brands. And this is why they sold out in hours. It wasn't just a celebrity hype. It was a sequence drop model feeding into persona-based collections on a Shopify store with the best product pages I've seen, all backed by an own audience that was primed and ready to buy the second the collection went live. So let's close the loop here. Siren sold out in hours, and obviously, yeah, having Sydney Sweeney as a face definitely helps, but the Shopify strategy behind the brand is what made the website actually convert that attention into sales. And every piece of that strategy is something that you can implement in your store starting today. You want to organize by identity, not just product type, build persona-based collections that match how your customers shop, build product pages that answer every question before it even becomes an objection, use visual tools, inline education, fabric storytelling, model size transparency, and brand voice in every line of copy. And then capture email and SMS from day one with real incentives, early access, sequential drops, waitlist. You own the audience, not the algorithm. And again, you don't need a celebrity founder to do any of this. You just need to be intentional about your Shopify store, how it looks, how it feels, how it sells, and doing that from day one. Like, don't wait till you've made it or you have 500 people coming to your store to then implement these things. Again, if you got value from this breakdown, I want you to click that subscribe button, hit like, drop a comment down below, tell me why you love Sweeney, and we'll see you in the next one.